Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It was supposed to be just another cozy Monday morning on live with Kelly and Mark. The mugs of coffee were hot, the studio audience was buzzing, and Mark Consuelos was easing into another week as co-host alongside his wife of nearly 3 decades. But this episode would quickly turn into one for the books. Not because of anything Kelly said, but because of an unexpected guest, their daughter, Lola Consuelos. At 22, Lola was used to her parents' brand of morning banter. She'd grown up watching Kelly and Mark juggle television fame and family life, often with her name tossed into punchlines or lighthearted stories. But on this particular morning, she wasn't just a name. They invited her into the studio. Kelly thought it would be a sweet surprise. Mark thought it would be fun. Neither realized they were about to get a dose of Lola's razor-sharp wit. The entrance. The audience erupted in applause as Kelly announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about her since she was in diapers. Please welcome our daughter, Lola." From backstage, Lola strolled out in high-waisted trousers and a silky top, looking every bit like a confident young woman ready for the spotlight. She waved, smiled politely, and slid into the guest chair. "Wow," Mark said, visibly proud. "You look incredible. Doesn't she look great, everybody?" The audience clapped again, but Lola tilted her head with a smirk. "Thanks, Dad. I mean, considering I had to pull this together while you guys were probably still arguing over which mug was yours this morning." The crowd laughed. Kelly gasped theatrically. Mark blinked, caught off guard. The game had begun. The shade. Kelly leaned forward, motherly warmth radiating. "So, Lola, you're here today to give us the inside scoop on what life is like having us as parents. Be nice." "Oh, don't worry, Mom," Lola replied smoothly. "I'll be honest." She crossed her legs, folded her hands, and then delivered the line that sent the audience howling. "Honestly, it's kind of surreal watching you both do this every morning. It's like America gets to see what I've had to deal with my whole life, except you're caffeinated and wearing better clothes." Mark clutched his chest in mock pain. "Wow. Really? My own daughter shading me on live television?" "Not shading," Lola corrected with a grin. "Just public service announcement. People deserve to know what goes on behind the scenes." The audience roared with laughter. Kelly covered her mouth but couldn't hide her giggles. The banter escalates. Trying to recover, Mark leaned toward her. "Okay, but at least now you see how hard this job actually is, right? Hosting isn't as easy as it looks." "Oh, I know," Lola said, her eyes twinkling. "You've been telling us that for months. Every night it's like, I'm so tired. This hosting thing is brutal." Meanwhile, Mom's been doing it since before I could spell host. The audience gasped at the clever jab, then exploded into applause. Kelly threw her head back, delighted. Mark could only shake his head and mutter, "Et tu, Lola?" A surprising, vulnerable moment. But Lola, never one to let things stay too sharp for too long, softened her tone. "In all seriousness, though, it's cool seeing you two together here. It's very you. It's like our family dinners, except with brighter lighting and people clapping when Dad tries to be funny." Mark laughed despite himself. "Okay, now that's fair." Kelly reached out, squeezing her daughter's hand. "See? She inherited the humor gene. Equal parts sweet and savage." A mini interview. The producers had planned a short segment where Lola would talk about her own life, her music, her recent graduation, and living as a 20-something in New York City. But the conversation kept circling back to her parents. "Do your friends watch the show?" Kelly asked. "Some," Lola admitted. "But mostly they just send me clips of you guys talking about me. Like, I'll wake up to a group chat buzzing with, 'Why did your mom say you eat all their food?' Or, 'Your dad thinks he's the cool parent.' It's like, thanks for the free PR, I guess." Mark grinned. "I am the cool parent." Lola didn't miss a beat. "If by cool you mean the one who texts me memes from 2012, then yes. Very cool." The crowd nearly lost it. Mark threw his hands in the air. Kelly was doubled over in laughter. The stunned dad. At one point, Mark tried to regain the upper hand by joking about Lola's messy room when she lived at home. "She's got no right to shade us," he told the audience. "This girl once had so many clothes on her floor, I thought she'd opened a thrift store in her bedroom." But Lola calmly looked into the camera and said, "And yet here you are, airing my laundry, literally, on national television. See what I mean, America? This is what I deal with." The audience howled. Mark opened his mouth to reply, but no words came. For once, he was speechless. Kelly patted his arm. "She's got you, honey. Just let it go." Wrapping it up. As the segment neared its end, Kelly asked Lola what she ultimately thought about her parents hosting together. "You want the truth?" Lola asked, leaning back dramatically. "Yes," the audience shouted in unison. "It's adorable," she finally admitted. "You're bickering half the time, laughing the other half, and somehow people love it. I mean, who wouldn't? You're basically giving America a front row seat to the family dynamic I've had forever. It's weird, but also kind of awesome." The crowd awed. Mark looked touched. Kelly dabbed her eyes with a tissue. But then Lola added, with perfect comedic timing, "Just don't expect me to clap when Dad tells another dad joke. I already do enough charity work." The place erupted. Aftermath. The moment went viral within hours. Clips of Lola shading her dad with surgical precision spread across social media. Fans praised her wit, her composure, and the way she managed to keep her parents on their toes. "Kelly and Mark's daughter needs her own show," one comment read. "She just stole the spotlight," another wrote. Mark, meanwhile, leaned into the joke on Instagram later that day, posting a selfie with Lola captioned, "Stunned. Shaded. Still proud. Love you, kid." Kelly added her own post. "Careful what you wish for when you invite your daughter on air. She might be funnier than both of us." And Lola? She simply retweeted a fan's clip with 3 words, "You're welcome, America." Closing thoughts. It was supposed to be a light family cameo. Instead, it became a reminder that the Consuelos kids are just as entertaining as their parents, and maybe even a little bolder. For Mark, the experience left him both humbled and amazed. For Kelly, it was pure joy watching her daughter shine. And for Lola, it was proof that sometimes the best stage is the one you never expected to stand on. Because when you're Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' daughter, shading your dad on national television isn't just mischief. It's practically a family tradition.